Dominic Ressel of Germany at under 81 kilos is one of the most exciting fighters on the world circuit at the moment. He is what I call proactive and reactive, and that means that he's always looking for ippon, always going for the big score, piles the pressure on so that his opponents then have to come back, they have to attack, and of course then he's reactive, and it means that he can go into his uranagi and his sacrifice throws. But he can throw to the front as well, he can throw to the side, he's got a yoko otoshi, he's got a kataguruma, he's got transition into newaza, fantastic transition into newaza for the shimiwaza and for the kensetsu, and he's just got a real good feeling about lines, change of direction, and about balance. And for me, I think that he is going to cause a major upset in 2021 for the Olympic Games. If he goes, of course, if he gets selected. Hopefully he will, and hopefully he will be able to go in there and show us his special judo, because it is special judo, and he's very, very exciting to watch. For this Tuesday, we're not only just going to look at tactical judo, but also from technical side of his judo as well. Have a look at it. I've broken it down into some detail, how he changes direction and how he changes from proactive to reactive. Very, very exciting. Just have a look at this. Dominic Ressel of Germany, one of the most exciting under 81 kilos fighters for me, because he is proactive and he is reactive, and he actually comes out all guns blazing, trying to throw for ippon, but he enforces mistakes from his opponents and then takes advantage. Uses his hips such a lot. Look at this opener here against Valois Fortier. Brilliantly taken here. Look, he just straight away, let's just play it back just a little bit here. Arm goes round the back here, and this is what is interesting here. This arm round the back, and he does a hip throw from there. And also what he does is he does this uchimata variation here. And look how he just really thrusts the hips through there. His hips are right the way through. He's got great kumakata here. And like I say, the arm round the back here controls his opponent here, but it's his hips that play a massive part here. His hips right the way through here. He does ogoshi, suragoshi from it, and he does this uchimata variation here. Valois Fortier straight the way over onto his back. As I said, he's proactive, but he's also reactive. Look at that uranagi, look at this uranagi here, and he makes readjustments. And that's the incredible thing about him, is that it's not always there straight away. Look at this. Here he is, arm round the back here, and his opponent has committed into an attack. They're on the edge here, which means that his opponent is thinking, I've got to attack here, but he starts in just, but it's still in. He then starts the hip movement. Look at this hand here, round the hips here of his opponent, and now he starts the lifting movement. And there, as the lifting movement comes here, the leg comes up into the air and over he goes, fully committed. Look at the shape here. This is absolute brilliance. The head goes down on tiptoes here, started inside, and so therefore it will count, and bang, over his opponent goes. Brilliant stuff there from Ressel. Another variation, again on the edge, and the other thing I like about him is that his transition from standing down to ground is superb. Every opportunity, as I said, he enforces mistakes from his opponent because he's attacking all the time himself. There, just look at that. Let's just have a look how he gets into the newaza situation here. Absolutely just cracks off his opponent's grip there just by throwing this hip forwards here and using his hand there to push forwards. But as soon as his opponent hits the deck, he's on top. And that's what makes a good transition man, because he's looking for opportunities. Here, he just lifts his opponent's head up here, and he's looking for the shimiwaza. He does the jujigatami from there as well, and, well, he changes from the shimiwaza. Look at the arm as it starts to come out here. So he catches the arm this time and just straightens it out for the ippon. Great transition from Ressel. Here's another situation, and, well, I said that he changes. Let's just play this one back here because this has everything. He has a great ability to change. This hand is round the back, ready for the ogoshi surigoshi, or the uchimata that we saw variation at the beginning. And now he goes in for the lift. As he starts to lift here, utsurigoshi this time, so you can see that the hips just hit a situation here where he either changes to the utsurigoshi, but he changes direction here. Look at the head. Head determines direction, remember, and the head changes direction and takes his opponent flat on his back with the uranagi. Brilliant change, and that adaptability is what makes him special. Another variation of the, Yoko Otoshi there, and uses his head in order to drive in this direction here, and you can see that this grip here, well, it's not below the belt, it's above the belt, it's on the sleeve, and he just drives. Looks like a drop seoinage here, but he absolutely drives. Modern variation of kataguruma to get the score. Now watch the transition again. So looking all the time for transition, this time just changes it up again, and this is what's so exciting, because he can change it every time. Not going to get the newaza, but what he does here, and this is against class opposition, remember, this is the current world champion going over here, Sagimuki of Israel, just places him flat on his back there. Again, just a change of direction, and this time just have a look at the arm round the back here. He's got the normal sleeve grip here, arm round the back here, and he's just looking for the ogoshi, and just hips across, takes his opponent flat onto his back. Look how this time his opponent goes down to ground, but he's already here. He's already moving in. This leg here is already going over. His head is thinking, I want the newaza. What is there to catch? Because it's all about the catch. His left hand here has gone underneath the head here, and, well, straight onto the shimiwaza here. And you could say, well, he's gone onto the leg here, but for me, it was newaza because he cracked his opponent off. So no chance of his opponent here throwing him any further. And this is the key point here for the transition and when to touch the leg. So if his opponent can follow it down and do a second attack for the newaza, then he can't touch the leg. But Ressel knows that he's cracked it off. It's now newaza, and now he's straight in for the shimiwaza. Straight in for the shimiwaza here. So quick with the catch. The leg and the hand went together, and he gets a very quick submission there from his opponent. Nice kouchi, and there's the catch again. Let's have a look how he just does the kouchi straight in, because this is great transition. He reaches over, there's the leg, and the direction coming in this direction here for the kouchi. But watch the follow through, and this is the important thing, because now this hand here
is ready to catch. He's already got hold here underneath the jacket, but it's not quite underneath the chin. So what does he do? He just has a little movement there to pop his opponent's head up, and then the hand goes underneath the neck. As soon as it's underneath, and you can see it's clearly underneath there, and Ressel, well, his head goes in the direction, just has a little look there, doesn't he? Just to see if he's in. And he climbs on top here. Great control from the leg here. And that's what makes a good newaza person here. They click on with the legs and they click on with the hands at the same time. And he applies the shimmy waza with the hand and the legs together. This leg here, this heel, doesn't quite go in straight away, but he works at it and he knows that he's got it on. His opponent does a roll trying to escape, but Ressel then comes over to the leg and gets the leverage. Great transition from Ressel yet again. He has newaza. He's proactive with his throwing ability. Look at that off the ground. And that's a great example off the ground there, because his opponent thinks it's all over. And this is the new rule, isn't it? Remember that it's not all over if one is still in a thrown position. This is a great example of that. So uchimata it is. He's in for the uchimata here. He's still got the kumakata on the lapel and the sleeve here. So all of these working together. And so he just helps him across. He's right on the edge. Doesn't make any difference. But he's right way over onto his back for an uchimata. Brilliant, opportune judo. There's the uranagi again. How he turns somebody's mistakes into his own advantage is truly great. And that's the mark of a great judo player. He attacks, they attack. So you can see his opponent here. Good strong ouchigari, and it looks as if he might be in trouble. But look at the posture here of Ressel. Ressel defends. Then the arm goes round the back. There it is. The other arm is round the shoulder. Great control of the shoulder. And then the hips start to go up. The leg goes up as well. There's the direction. Look at the head going down there. Absolutely superb stuff there. Almost a back somersault there to put him onto his back. There's the uranagi, but this time he switches it. And we saw him earlier, didn't we? Tried the utsurigoshi first of all, and then took it into the uranagi. This time he does it the opposite way round. So his opponent attacks. Ressel goes round the back. This hand here on the sleeve, ready to go. So Ressel now is going to start the lift. So he's going to start using his legs here to start the lift. As he starts the lift there, look at that movement. Looking for the utsurigoshi, which is a changing hip. His hips are already going in this direction here. And this time it doesn't work. But he just readjusts his feet. And his feet readjustment here, really important, because then what he does is that he changes it slightly to the utsurigoshi. The three things that I've pointed out about Dominic Ressel is that he has proactive judo, goes for the ippon, can change the direction. He has great kumakata. He has great ability to change direction in midair. And he's not scared to commit. He absolutely commits with every single technique that he does. He's beaten some brilliant people, Ressel of Germany, and he is, I think, if he goes to the Olympic Games, he's going to upset quite a few people. He could spoil somebody's party, Olympic party. Anyway, Ressel, proactive and reactive, and that's what his judo is all about.
Learn the secrets of Uchimata. Available now on anyeffectivefighting.com.